Hi again, this is Destiny. This is my reading blog, and right now I'm going to talk about in the Merchant of Venice. There's the three caskets. There's a casket of gold, a casket of silver, and a casket of lead. And so we see in the play three suitors that try to guess the right one, and the correct casket would have Portia's picture in it, meaning that they would win the bride, and they'd win all the wealth as well. So first, we see the Prince of Morocco, and he goes to the caskets. The gold one says, "Whoever chooses me shall get what most men desire." Then the silver one said, "Whoever chooses me shall get what men deserve." And then the lead one said that whoever chooses me will have to hazard all he has. So it's like you have to work for it in a way. So in my brain, I thought, well, of course it's the lead one, because Portia's father would have wanted somebody who was willing to work for her love and for the wealth, not just someone who desired it or someone who felt like he deserved it. But the Prince of Morocco felt that you shouldn't have to work hard for love. And then he felt like he didn't know about deserve. The word deserve was kind of weird to him. So he chose the gold one, which one said, "Whoever chooses me shall get what most men desire." He was like, of course people desire Portia. So he opened it up, and her picture was not in there. And there was a joke in there talking about how foolish he was to have chosen this casket and everything. And he's upset. He storms away. The second suitor that we see is the Prince of Aragon, and he ultimately chooses the silver casket, saying that he deserves Portia. So he feels like the silver one is going to be perfect, but there's a fool's head inside of it, and again it's mocking him for this choice. But because he chose the wrong casket, he couldn't talk to Portia anymore. He had to leave right away. And the worst thing is that he couldn't woo anybody in the way of marriage, meaning he can't propose to anybody. He can't get married himself now because of this failed choice, because he chose the silver casket. So at this point in the play, there's dramatic irony. The audience knows that the lead casket is truly the right casket, and Portia knows now that the lead casket is truly the right casket. So when Bassanio comes from all the way from Venice to decide, Portia is battling herself, trying to see, oh, should I tell him that it's the lead one? But then that would be breaking my vow to my father. But Bassanio ultimately chooses correctly. He chooses the lead casket. All that glitters is not gold. And he looked at the gold and silver. He's like, I don't want one of you. And he ultimately picks the lead casket, and he opens it up, and there's fair Portia's counterfeit, and they are successfully able to get married. So that's just a little summary of the three caskets as we've seen in the Merchant of Venice, and there's more to come from the Merchant of Venice, and we'll see that later on.